The 48 Laws of Power, book by Robert Greene. Law 40. Despise the free lunch, mastering power dynamics and wealth. In the intriguing exploration of Law 40, Despise the free lunch, we delve into the intricate relationship between power, money, and human behavior. The core principle revolves around the idea that what is offered for free often comes with hidden obligations or tricks. It advises us to be wary of freebies, emphasizing that true value is worth paying for. The narrative begins with a historical perspective, drawing from Ibn Khaldun's The Muqaddimah, cautioning against the deceptive allure of buried treasures and emphasizing the importance of self-sufficiency over unrealistic pursuits. This sets the stage for a broader discussion on the intersection of money and power. The central tenet emerges. In the realm of power, everything has a cost, and one must carefully evaluate the psychological price tag attached to seemingly free offers. The powerful are urged to protect their independence and maneuverability by paying the full price. The narrative skillfully weaves examples from historical figures, including Caesar's, Queen Elizabeth's, Michelangelo's, and Medici's, illustrating the correlation between power and financial openness. The narrative introduces various archetypes that illustrate contrasting attitudes toward money: the greedy fish, the bargain demon, the sadist, and the indiscriminate giver. Each archetype embodies a distinct relationship with wealth, underscoring the importance of a strategic and generous approach to money in the pursuit of power. Two compelling historical transgressions of Law 40 are then explored. The first recounts the futile search for El Dorado, showcasing the pitfalls of succumbing to the allure of instant wealth and the impact of such endeavors on both Spanish and indigenous populations. The second recounts the construction of Blenheim Palace, revealing the Duchess of Marlborough's sadistic power games with money and their detrimental effects on the project and relationships involved. Throughout the narrative, key insights emerge, emphasizing the importance of self-discipline in the face of wealth, the dangers of sudden riches, and the necessity of strategic generosity. The stories of Moses and Pharaoh, as well as the Chinese fable of the woodcutter, provide additional layers to the narrative, reinforcing the idea that money's worth lies not just in possession but in its strategic use. The conclusion serves as a powerful reminder that power requires grandeur of spirit, discouraging pettiness in financial dealings. The narrative encourages readers to spend freely, build a reputation for generosity, and never let financial details overshadow the larger perception of one's character. In the realm of power dynamics, the observances of the law offer invaluable insights into the strategic use of money and generosity. Let us delve into each observance, unraveling the tales and wisdom embedded within. Observance 1. The Power of Generosity. Pietro Aretino, a Renaissance writer, mastered the art of influence by strategically using his wealth, recognizing that money's true power lies in its circulation. Aretino transformed himself from an obscure figure to a celebrated one in Venice. By generously giving to gondoliers, beggars, and commoners, he crafted an image of power and influence. Aretino's gift-giving extended beyond mere material offerings. He enlisted the help of renowned artists, Sansovino and Titian, to enhance his influence. His strategic generosity eventually attracted the Marquis of Mantua, showcasing that money, when circulated wisely, can buy more than possessions. It can buy power and influence. Observance 2. The Art of Distraction. Baron James Rothschild faced a unique challenge in gaining acceptance among the xenophobic French upper classes. Understanding the power of distraction, he immersed himself in lavish expenditures, creating opulent gardens and hosting extravagant parties. Rothschild's strategic generosity in the form of cultural patronage not only entertained, but also garnered social acceptance. By diverting attention from his outsider status, he showcased the transformative potential of wealth when used to immerse oneself in the cultural fabric of society. Observance 3. Disguising wealth with nobility. The Medicis of Renaissance Florence, confronted with the dilemma of their immense wealth contradicting the city's democratic values, adopted a low-profile approach. Cosimo de' Medici avoided flaunting his riches, and when the family's wealth became too conspicuous, Lorenzo de' Medici resorted to patronizing the arts. His strategic generosity not only supported artists like Michelangelo and Da Vinci, but also served as a cultural camouflage for the family's wealth, aligning them with the revered world of art rather than the less admired domain of banking. Observance 4. The subtle power of strategic generosity. Louis XIV skillfully used strategic generosity to weaken rebellious nobles. Recognizing the emotional aspect of our attitude towards money, Louis employed unexpected gifts to soften his targets. By making them dependent on his largesse, he gained control without resorting to overt bribes. This subtle strategy, more insidious than straightforward bribery, showcased the psychological power embedded in generosity and the emotional vulnerability it creates. Observance 5. The power of sentiment over substance. Fushimiya, a Japanese antique dealer, inadvertently demonstrated the subjective nature of value. By gifting a seemingly ordinary teacup to an artisan, Fushimiya sparked an obsession that elevated the cup's worth. The cup's legendary status was not derived from its craftsmanship, but from the sentiment and association attached to it. This observance emphasizes the potent influence of sentiment over intrinsic value, showcasing the ability to manipulate perception through strategic generosity. Observance 6. The cost of stinginess. Akimoto Suzutomo's insistence on paying less for a tea bowl resulted in a cheap impression and damaged his reputation. This observance underscores the importance of paying the full price to avoid the hidden costs of insulting others and creating a negative image. Reputation, a prized possession of the powerful, is a valuable currency that should not be compromised for minor savings. Observance 7. The illusion of free. Lord Date Masamune's clever use of an incense smelling competition revealed the power of creating illusions. By offering a seemingly insignificant prize, a gourd, he later surprised everyone by giving away a magnificent horse. Masamune showcased that the true power lies in the ability to surpass expectations and demonstrate one's prowess, turning the seemingly free into a source of ultimate admiration. Reversal. The dangers of free lunches. The reversal of this observance warns against the perils of accepting something for nothing. The powerful never forget that free offerings are often a trick, concealing hidden problems and obligations. This law advocates for learning to pay well and recognizing the potential pitfalls of accepting favors without understanding the true cost. In conclusion, the observances of the law unfold a tapestry of strategic insights, highlighting the nuanced use of money and generosity in the pursuit of power. These timeless lessons, drawn from historical anecdotes and philosophical reflections, offer a rich understanding of how individuals can navigate the complex dynamics of influence, reputation, and perception in the pursuit of their goals.